Rappers are no longer performing on the streets. Their conflict is no longer on the right track. They are no longer going to the studio and arguing with you back and forth. Many of these former MCs and rappers are now podcasters and entrepreneurs due to breaking news. J. Cole is being sued by Cameron. Yes, half a ticket, $500,000 for $500,000. In the end, I'm not shocked. Are you? Let's discuss it. We're on the path to 100K if you're new to the channel. In order to be informed when I release a video or go live, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure your bell notification is set. You guys, this is crazy. However, I'm not shocked because Cameron has declared his intention to file a lawsuit. When we get right to the point of today's events, yes, TMZ has breaking news. J. Cole is being sued by Cameron. He performed a feature on his album that you heard about. Yes, hey, I may remove it later. Even though the song was recorded in 2022, which of his albums did J. Cole release in 2024? We need to realize that many of these individuals are now businessmen, and I'm going to be okay with it. You no longer hear people peddling on the streets. I'm not going to catch you on the streets anymore, I'll see you at the studio. No. Additionally, you won't be able to catch somebody like J. Cole in that manner. I'm merely stating, in the end, taking them to court is the best course of action when it comes to many of these current issues in the industry and how you are going to recover your money. And Cameron is acting in that manner. Ladies and gents, according to TMZ, Cameron is suing J. Cole with their 2024 joint project, Ready 24, in exchange for J. Cole agreeing to work with him on future projects, or at the very least appear on K's well-known podcast. Cam says he penned the song's lyrics and added a verse. Cam claims that Cole failed to take action 2 years after the recording, so he is one of those intelligent black people. I will reiterate that. One of those intelligent black people is Cameron. For now, he doesn't play the game. Do you get it? J. Cole was a hit too. He wrote a Ready tune that became popular. Additionally, Cameron was a longtime player. You heard that you wanted J. Cole to arrive. You see, many of these MCs, celebs, and performers are divas. Yes, I have to call it what it is. They're divas. In the end, I think Cameron is approaching this correctly. Indeed, you will go to jail if you come in contact with them. You will file a lawsuit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is illogical. Cam claims that Ready 24 was recorded in 2022, and he kept in contact with Cole between July 2023 and April 2024, despite Cole's repeated claims that he was not available for the podcast. Additionally, Cam claims that despite his efforts to pull it together, their ensuing musical collaboration never came to pass. So J. Cole thought he got a free song from Cam. You have to realize that they have been in the business for years, doing this in exchange for favors and
such things. But Cameron wrote them down. Did you hear? Because of what he's doing, he will eventually have to see that bread. According to Cam, Ready 24 was scaled back in 2022. From July 23 to July 24, he kept contacting Cole, who repeatedly stated that he was too busy for the show. But after feeling let down, Cam is requesting that the court acknowledge him as a co-author of Ready 24 and provide a detailed accounting of any money made from the song so he can get his cut, which he calculated to be more than $500. Cam wants this man to give him half a ticket. Hey, I have to be honest. Cam is an astute businessman. Did you hear? He is acting in a way that benefits the company. No? Is he a sucker for doing this, in my opinion? Not at all. Not at all. You had to make the change at some time. You have to change and become a businessman. And since Cam seems to have done this a long time ago, I believe that many of you don't appear to realize it. However, other artists have filed lawsuits. Before we get into that, I'm simply being honest. Many people file lawsuits. Numerous rappers have been involved in legal actions, such as Drake's significant lawsuit against Universal Music Group and Spotify regarding streaming statistics. Jay-Z is allegedly being sued. Cash Money is being sued by Lil Wayne. Yes, documents related to his contract. Other well-known instances are Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and Kanye West, who have all been embroiled in court battles involving everything from contract disputes to copyright infringement. Do we now see Cam in a different light? Many of these guys said, hey, look, Lil Wayne was talking about sue. I have to be honest, he ended up suing Cash Money and receiving a sizable judgment because he was displaying gang signs. The streets are symbolized by the locks. They are a symbol of street music. To get out of the situation at Bad Boy, we all united behind them. Y'all, let's call it what it is. What we don't know, and what I believe we're ignoring, is that Cam has reached a stage where business is being made. Yes, He treats everyone with a fine-tooth comb with a fine tooth, a fine comb with a fine tooth, because when everything is said and done, he treated Jim Jones that way. Yes, Jim Jones was the victim of his actions. Yes, all I'm saying is that I have to maintain things that way. I had the opportunity to share it. At the end of the day, Bird Gang, we know Joe Mo came up with that, which is why he did it to Jim Jones. Did you hear? I recall, give or take, Dipset is yours now, Cam. Naturally, you came up with Dipset with assistance from other members of the group. In the end, though, Cam has always been focused on business since he left when Jim Jones founded Bird Gang. I wanted to know who owned Bird Gang. Jim Jones and Cameron are at odds about who owns the rights to Bird Gang. The Bird Gang logo was first filed as a trademark by Cameron. Do you see that? Everyone? Cam was thinking about business as these men were frantically attempting to figure it out. Jim Jones was contemplating the street. These men never go anywhere because of this. Because they don't own anything, these individuals never, blow up in the industry like they should. Cameron understands what it is to take responsibility for your own circumstances. Jim Jones claimed to have copyrighted the Bird Gang emblem after registering the trademark because he believed Cameron was acting without telling him. The conflict over intellectual property ownership resulted from this disagreement. Do you sense me? I'm not surprised that Cam is already thinking. I'm just being honest. How are you all feeling? The fact that he is suing J. Cole is not shocking to me. Dog, get your money. I know you're a businessman, did you hear? We had to leave the area where they were rapping the street lyrics like, oh yeah, I shot this door, I did this, sold this many drugs. They are no longer leading those lives. Did you hear? You must adapt to the times. And it appears like Cam has been acting this way. Did you hear? He has been focused on the business. I'm being honest. With his street slang and smooth banter, he has been performing in Harlem. But in terms of business, he makes money from this, Finally, J. Cole, pay that dude. Give the man his bread. Give his bag to that man, because they frequently act like divas. Did you hear? He will now, however, strike you where it hurts the most. It's not him striking you in the mouth, he's taking his money from you. You will suffer considerably more from that. But who am I? Did you hear? I don't make the news, I simply explain the news. For half a ticket, Cameron is sue you JJC for $500,000. Yes, all because he failed to appear on the show or complete the other terms of his agreement. Cam doesn't seem any different to me, and I additionally believe he must receive his money. For years, the industry has been doing this to us. Even if it's unpleasant work, someone has to do it. Kindly post a comment below, man, tell me how you all feel about the whole thing. Should Cameron file a lawsuit against J. Cole, or should he decide not to altogether? Should he even take this path if he presents himself as a street person? Does he appear like a sucker for choosing this path? Or has Cam always been pursuing a bag and acting like the businessman we always assumed he was?